Hey everyone, man, the whiplash we're about to have when I change songs from this one. I might not want Mustache Girl EX actually in this. It's a little bit too, Anyway, hi everyone. Let's, go to this scene for a second, because we're doing things a little different today. As I said, the whiplash. Yeah, we don't... Okay, anyway, hey, we have that. Anyway, so, no GCC raid today. GCC's off until the, new year, but that doesn't mean I'm not going to be streaming. So, today, what we're going to do is we're actually going to be going through the, Hildibrand, quests. And because I'm the only one here, I'll be able to do my terrible voice acting of them, without getting, without having my train of thought interrupted. Well, okay, let's be honest, my train of thought's still going to get interrupted, but you know what I mean. And I've heard that apparently the first set of Hildibrand for this expansion is short. So after we finish that, the idea is I'm going to try to join some random PFs for some EX farms. I need to do EX1 and EX3. We'll see which one I can find. But, yeah, that's about it. So, without further ado, let's head on over. I also think I am going to have Peace and Tranquility be my just chatting song for a bit, probably. Anyway. And it would help if I was actually tabbed into the game, wouldn't it? Oh, and I didn't say this. Grace, thank you very much for the subscription and also for the 2 gift subs. Let me I don't know if that has given you the thing or if you need to give, or if it's 3 gift subs, not a sub plus 2 gift subs. So if you didn't get the amount, please let me know. It did, so it did count. Perfect. Okay, awesome. I wasn't sure if it was going to, but yeah, thank you again very much for that. Embertail, also, thank you very much for the, follow. And let's go talk to Nashu. The case of the displaced inspector. I should actually read this as well. Looking rather lost herself, Nashu, Makaraka? I'm mispronouncing her name. I'm just going to call her Nashu. Nashu has come west in search of the missing inspector. Why, hello there, Liminality. Cool. Right, she's got a Cockney accent. Why, hello there, Liminality. Cool. How serendipitous that we should cross paths in this far-flung nation. Have you come to... bleh. Have you come all this way to lend me a hand? 'Cause let me tell you, I could use the help. You see, I've been doing my absolute darndest to track down the inspector ever since Mr. Poo-Poo's starship whisked him off to God's only know where. My best lead turned out to be the Thavnarian truth. Eyewitness accounts in the latest issue described a shiny craft headed west across the ocean. So I packed a few things and headed as far west as I was able. This is where I ended up. I've made a few inquiries since my arrival, but I've mostly been acclimated. I'm getting tongue-tied. This is a great sign. I've mostly been acclimatized myself to the native cuisine. Very important step, that. Anyway, seeing as fate has sent you to assist me, I suppose it's time I continue questioning the locals on the matter of the unidentified flying gentleman. Yep, we gotta find the UFG. We must find that UFG. Here, this should help aid in our investigations. And from the pocket to our palm is a picture. It's an illustration of the starship, clipped from Dorian's publication. Having this on hand should make it much easier to explain what we're looking for. I'm actually surprised at the forethought of this. I'll ask around the markets hereabout. As for you, Well, I've yet to venture beyond the food stalls, so practically anywhere else but here. If you learn any useful information, come find me around this spot. I'll be stuffing my, ears with delicious, intelligence. No worries, Leo. Thank you very much for the, lurk. And, if you're getting yourself some food, because I think this is usually about when you get that, I hope you're getting some nice, tasty food. Also, I hope everyone's, Christmas Eve is going well. Or if not, I hope I'm at least providing a distraction today. It is the Land Guard's duty to remain vigilant for threats and unusual developments that may warrant their investigation. It may be prudent to visit Bright Bloom Post, not Blight Bloom. Bright Plume Post and question the soldiers. I swear I know how to read. The Aetheryte. The Aetherite's just going to be faster. Ooh, potato. Okay, I've got to ask. Do you have, popovers with it? Also, amusingly, you say that you're having, potato soup. I was just in Denmo's stream, and he just got potato soup as well. I find that actually quite amusing. I have not had potato soup in years, but every time my parents would make it, it would always be with popovers, and we'd be playing Scrabble at dinner. I was very bad at Scrabble. I am still bad at spelling. Betrayer can tell you how bad I am at spelling. Yes? Is there something I can help you with? Yeah, have you seen a UFG? This isn't the UFG, this is what was carrying the UFG. Actually, I have seen a vessel like that. It was sometime before Zeralja's flying ships appeared. I watched it limp northwards towards the skies above Toliolol, wobbling about like it might crash to the ground at any moment. Alright. I'm actually surprised that we are getting information this fast. Also, I am realizing that the tank raid gear is just the guard's outfit. I missed that it was the guard's outfit. Oh well. Searching for a strange ship, you say? Yeah, have you seen something that looks like this? You're also lurking, Grace? No worries. I hope the cookies are tasty, and I hope dinner is also delicious. Yes, I saw a flying disc like that during a patrol in Shaloni. It was slowly drifting towards the ground and seemed to come down somewhere in, Yasulani. The double Y had me concerned. I think I actually got it correct. If you're determined to find it, then that's where you should try next. What were they calling that place that covers by the dome now? Heritage Found? Hey, Nashu, I've got good news and weird news. It's Hildibrand. I just realized, do I realize how little that narrows it down? I just described Hildibrand in general. Good news and weird news. Okay, what bow is that? That is the, okay! That is the Fru bow. I just had to see. It's going to be a while before I'm in there, but I've been watching Keiko and Mari go through it from time to time, and it looks like it's going to be fun, honestly. My forays into the stars bore no fruit at all. None starship-shaped anyway. How was your harvest, then? I'm making it Southern Belle versus Cockney, I know, but I'm not good at... I'm very limited in the accents I feel I can attempt. Those are some solid leads. Nice work, Nice work, liminality. So, by the sound of things, the ship was malfunctioning and eventually came down somewhere to the north of here? With any luck, this hostage found you've mentioned will be the place we'll find the inspector. No, I'm not doing the first one. This. I doubt it will be so simple, and certainly not without incident, knowing how matters involving the inspector tend to go. Let's be truthful. Also, let's get some... I have a lot of liquid, because I know I'm going to need it today. Well, with you as my escort, I'm sure we'll arrive at the right spot eventually. Then none the worse for for wear. Shall we head off? Yep, I've resigned myself to my fate. I came and talked to you. I know what I'm involved. God damn it, Stalker! Stop! Bad Popoto. Bad. I do not like this guy. I do not like this Popoto. Oh, hey, we're here. There's all crackly and zappy. This is where the starship supposedly came down, so let's start our search for the inspector. Standard investigative protocol dictates that we question the residents for possible gentleman sightings. Off we go. Wait, is Hildibrand going to be 70 years older? Is Hildibrand going to be an old man? Because, what they're implying is that Hildibrand came down before the dome formed. So I have questions. No, you know what? You deserve being electrocuted, Stalker. You deserve this. Stop stalking. Also, don't touch glowy electrical things. This is such a small settlement, and all its inhabitants are known to me. If a man of such distinctive appearance and demeanor were among us, I'm sure I would have noticed. Perhaps he's wandering around somewhere in Solution 9? They have so many more people, he could easily go unnoticed in the crowds. You were here as Queen Sphinx's guest, as I recall. If your companion wishes to enter the city as well, then I suggest you make arrangements with the sentry at the tower entrance. Oh, Solution 9. That sounds promising. Thank you for the tip. Have a little bow. You deserve... You're an idiot and you should stop stalking. I do not like this Popoto. I hope I have made that clear. I am glad that they are showing him getting some repercussions for stalking. But also, he should have stopped stalking so long ago. Alright, that was a short trip on Eden. Visitor detected. Verifying access rights. Unlimited Everkeep access confirmed. Scanning unregistered visitor. Warning! Warning! Explosive device detected. Entry denied. How many bombs do you have on you, Nashu? How many? I am not carrying explosives. This is medicine for treating Inspector Hildibrand's condition. Medicine? The only medicine for him is an explosion. Explosive medicinal compounds. Error. Does not compute. You know, I understand, Sentry. This sounds like bullshit, but she's telling the truth, as weird as it sounds. It's really quite simple. Inspector Hildibrand was sucked up by Mr. Poo-Poo's malfunctioning starship, after which it proceeded to drag him thousands of miles away and deposit him here. Ergo, you need to let me pass so I can blow away his brain cobwebs. It is now raining on us. Error. Logic circuits overloading. Emergency shutdown initiated. Well, we can just walk right in. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. You're fine. Nashu, congrats. Your uniqueness is too strong for AI. Huh. It must be nap time. I guess we can just go on in. Nashu, too powerful for logic. Oh, please, please wake up and... No! Damn it! I wanted them to wake up just in time to kick him out. Where is he hiding this time? Cool! That's a good-sized city. Well, there's one short way of locating the inspector in a place like this. If there's an ongoing case, then that's where he'll be. Let's head to the lively part of town and look into any nefarious incidents, shall we? Do you know which part is the lively part? We actually have a few options. We've got a True View, and that's in the eastern section, you say? Right then, let's get to it. Are you back here? No, you're not back here. Okay. Highlander, Linder. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, this is definitely the livelier section. You've got bars. You've got buildings that we don't know what they are. I'm assuming some of them are clubs. You've got a legal drink area here. You've got the Arcadian, the GPU, fighting grounds. Yeah, you've got a lot of things here. What? Like a crime? Now that you mentioned it, I did hear about a theft recently. Our city is peaceful, by and large, but anywhere you have a lot of people, incidents like this are bound to occur. Hello. Case, huh? I've heard talk of an odd, squealing creature of some sort, but I don't know if that's the kind of thing you're looking for. It might be. Hey, laid back and la. Recent troubles? I saw a pair of soldiers mobilizing not moments earlier, responding to a disturbance, it seems. I don't think it was far from here, but I'm a bit hazy on the details. Maybe if you could slip me a little bit of pocket change. Do they... I don't know how this society works. Like, they don't have money, but they do have money in the form of the souls, and Solution 9 is weird. I don't see Stalker, at least. Oh, I also heard about the theft. Something was stolen from a nearby tavern, apparently. I got directions to the scene of the crime, so let's head over together. The thief absconded with an aged bottle of spirits, the most expensive one in my establishment. I demand you find this criminal at once. Gravelly voice. No need to get all hot and bothered. The culprit is right under your nose. Hey everyone, I think we found him. Why do you not look like you are 80 years old? You should be 80 now.
Admit it, punk. You pinched the hooch.
I am not... This is not going to be Hildibrand's voice going forward. I'm just doing it for right now.
Me? But why would you think... With the supply of souls cut off, folks with a habit have turned to the black market rackets, and luxury goods of dubious provenance is one way of paying the asking price. The top shelf bottle of juice would make for a fine trade, I'd say.
As I butcher words.
By the by, you know there's a method for identifying contraband souls? Your regulator logs would tell the tale.
Wait. Has Hildibrand become a competent investigator? Oh god, Nashu, you're going to erase his memory of being competent.
Don't want us to check him? Be my guest. I took a gander at the cabinet where the bottle was stored, and the lock showed obvious signs of tampering. Electro-picking tools are awful hard to handle, aren't they? Most amateurs get singed. But you've got scorch marks all over your mitts. Give it up, kid. We've got you dead to rights.
This can't be.
After they suspended soul provisions, I couldn't stop worrying about the future. It was a moment of weakness.
I'm realizing my water tastes like green tea because I made the mistake of reusing the cup that I stored my green tea bag in after I pulled it out of my mug. So yay! That explains the weird taste I'm getting. Anyway.
Save it for the authorities. Take him away, boys.
Yeah, I that cannot be Hildibrand's voice going on. It says he has a gravelly voice, so I need to do something, but... That was Inspector Hildibrand, wasn't it? He didn't sound very gentleman. Yeah, look? No, I will give him the look, but he did not sound like we expect. He must still be in shock after the starship's crash landing. A healthy dose of Nashu's delights will put him to rights. Nashu, I'm starting to realize, you, might be giving him brain damage. End the brain damage. End the brain damage. Maybe not in a populated area, though, Nashu. I suppose it would be that would be the responsible course of action. Come on, we should hurry along before we lose sight of this ungentlemanly Hildibrand. Again, shouldn't he be like 70 years older now? Or 30? However long the time dilation was, I feel like he should... How long was the time dilation? I'm now obviously forgetting the number of years. Because I thought 70, but now I realize that's actually probably too many. It was probably like 1 to 2 decades, more likely. Because 70 would have been way too long for the nursemaid of Waklumat. He walked that way, or was it more of a mosey? Well, let's mosey on down over this way, and we shall find out, Nashu. Yo, Hildibrand, you ready for your annual treatment by bomb? Is that no, that is an egg. He cracked a hard-boiled egg on his head and is now peeling it to eat it. Why? Why did you crack this on your forehead? Hey, Scarecrow, welcome. I hope you're doing well. He looks like the inspector, but he's a touch old and mopey. Yep, Merry Christmas to you too. I hope things are going well for you. And if not, I hope the stream is able to provide you a nice distraction. "30 years, that was it, thank you." 30 years passed inside the dome? Then if Inspector Hildibrand was here when that happened, that would put him in his 50s. He was only in his 20s? Huh. Okay. He must have been living here so long that he's forgotten everything about his previous life. Luckily, I had just the thing to jog his memory. Nashu's patented Hildibrand explosive medication. Oh, he is actually competent now. He's not letting that happen this time.
Think I wouldn't notice such an obvious tale? I don't know what your game is, but bombs aren't toys. Best put them away before you hurt someone. Or yourself.
He's gone 30 years without his medication.
Like me. I see neither of you are sporting regulator.
Oh. Anyway.
So I suggest you be more careful with the lives you've got.
Sir, don't you remember us? You're Hildibrand, Agent of Inquiry, Gentleman Inspector Extraordinaire.
I've been called lots of things, but nothing so as insulting as a gentleman. I'm a withered old fool with too many debts and regrets.
Okay, so we are 100% noiring Hildibrand this expansion.
Detective Hard-Boiled.
Or was it Hildiboiled? It auto went on me, so I could have easily misread it. Nashu's just so happy. Like, all things considered, yeah, nope, that's him. Very impressive. But even with that name and those odd clothes, you might as well be the inspector's older, more wrinkled twin. No cookies yet? Oh. Sorry to hear that. Hopefully it doesn't take too long to warm up, though. 'Cause, come on, you need your cookies, Grace. Christmas cookies are good. My housemate actually made some recently. Though they're, I think, still cooling as well.
Hate to break it to you, but you're barking up the wrong tree.
They're for work tomorrow, so as long as they get baked up tonight, okay, that's good. Sorry that you have to go into work tomorrow, though, unless it's, like, something, a very light day. Nashu's ears, her ears perked up, and is she making a new bomb? She's making an egg bomb, isn't she? Oh god, Nashu, you are devious. You seem awfully fond of those hard-boiled eggs. Here, this one's on me.
Thanks, dollface. You're a peach.
Oh god, that sounds so wrong coming from you. Oh, it is gonna... Oh god! I'm so sorry, Grace. I would have thought they would have... Well, hold on a second. We have explosion incoming. He has resigned himself. But man, I would have thought at least Starbucks would have been closed tomorrow. I'm so sorry to hear that, Grace. And hey, Chief, it goes well. Just started this quest line, though I have a feeling it might, if what I heard from Rhoda is true, it might be a very, very quick just setup intro. Wait, is he immune to explosions now? Okay, at least it's reduced hours. Still, though, I wish you luck, Grace.
Ooh, that's one way to cure a hangover. You got me good.
Okay, it is hardy boiled. Yeah, no, that was actually probably the most badass I think Hildibrand has ever been. Maybe we really do have the wrong person. That indestructibility is awfully Mandeville-like, though. I've seen a few cases of the twin person phenomena. No, let's go with the second one. It's not that. It's not going to be that. I still think this is actually Hildibrand, but I'm not sure what's going on here. But I can see that you're not who I thought you were. And that we need to keep searching. I can read, I swear. Fair enough. Admittedly, after I'm done with this, I'm going to be trying to do either EX1 or EX3 farms. I'm not sure which. It's just going to be whatever, based off of what I see currently up in Party Finder.
Missing person, is it? If that's the rub, you can leave the sleuthin' to me.
Oh, we could really use your help.
By the sound of things, this fella looks a lot like me. What do you say his name was? Hildibrand? I'll find him. Don't you worry. I can feel a hunch coming on already.
So if this is actually not Hildibrand, this would explain his level of competence. Are we sure that isn't the inspector? Honestly, no, we're not sure. Oh, wow. Is this... Okay, this... Rhoda was not kidding when she said this was short. That right there gives me a sense that once I finish with this, we're already done. I'd like to go off and do some investigating work of my... I did read that correctly, and my brain just... Anyway, let's try that again. I'd like to rush off and do some investigative work of my own, but this city still has my head spinning. I think I'll wait and see if Detective Hardboiled is as good as he seems. Meanwhile, you should get back to whatever it is that famous adventurers do when they're not embroiled in one of our fantastical cases. So yeah, that was the setup. I kind of hope that they continue this then in the next patch.
The dame had me looking for a needle in a neon-lit haystack. A city with an allergy to sleep.
Well, there he is! Or, there he is.
This twin of mine had well and truly lost himself. The trail was colder than ice I couldn't read, but I could smell it in the air, like the cloying stench of cheap perfume. A conspiracy. Stay tuned for further episodes of Detective Hardboiled.
Yeah, it looks like it's just this one quest. This is just doing the initial setup for everything. And now you get Nashu being the noir. Yeah, she's playing the part, the noir part. Oh. A cherry bomb. Okay, I get the pun you did there, Nashu. The inspector has finally set foot on the Dawn. The inspector has finally set foot upon the Dawn Trail. Get ready for inconceivably further Hildibrand adventures. While we have this Shard's version of Godbert doing Godbert things. He can't be as invulnerable. He can't be as terrifying as Godbert Manderville, though, can he? Oh, hi, Koblian, you're still here. Who knows what his case will be this time? When it happens, whatever happens, you'll be there on the scene. Koblian's got your hat. Okay, you left your hat and your shades there. Yeah, so it's just that one very short quest. So, like, even with reading, like, that was 20 minutes, maybe 30 minutes overall. That is definitely very short. Well, then, before, I'm gonna do one thing before we go start doing the X's. I'm going to finish yesterday's, yesterday's or whenever it was that I picked this up, daily stuff just to get some experience on Ninja. Then we're going to go ahead and look into Party Finder. I'm at least going to get it so that I can pick up actually, you know, it would probably be better to check Party Finder now, because depending on what's there, I might have time to just do this anyway. So, let's first check. Nope, none of that. Of course, there's a bunch of Cloud of Darkness Chaotic. I tried that this morning. I am going to wait until there are guides that explain things for that one. Alright, well, this might... Let's see. Fix bridges... which I think is the same thing as fixed ice. Let me just... Well, you know what? Whatever, we're going in now. No time for side quests. We're going in. Oh, so there is a raid plan out. Okay, I'll have to find that later. Yeah, I just joined via the raid finder, so I didn't actually join any PF groups. We did not get far. We only got to the part that was the rapid particle beam or the flares. We never got past that. So, like, we got 2 to 3 minutes into the fight at most. I don't know why, but I feel like the song on this changed. That has just been so long since I've heard P8 Phase 2. Yeah, even if, let's be fair, in general, the things that'll end up being what is PF standard is going to solidify over probably the next 2 weeks. But having that will at least help to understand a little bit of the basics, at least. I'm going to... Ooh, you know, I never checked that. Let's Let's check that quickly. Discord, you didn't... No, you didn't. Good. Good. Yeah, like, it felt like it is very rapid fire. At least the early part was very rapid fire. You have to pay attention to what's going on. Some of it can be called, but you kind of need to pay attention to both what's going on outside the arena as well as what's going on with the boss. It's a lot of pay attention to the cast bars. Though also pay attention to the animation she does when you're tethered to know, do you have to walk forward or backwards? There we go. The other one's down here, so I want to fly down this way. Another thing I'm realizing I could have done for the post-Hildibrand stuff is see if I could get an M4S re-clear, because I've gotten 2 clears now with no crits allowed. But I figure I'll probably do that off-stream myself at some point. Doing this as an EX with random people is kind of a test grounds. I've not done this before. Oh yeah, no, people cleared it within... People had cleared it before the time I went in, and I went in at like 11 a.m. Eastern. I should toggle that off. I should also repair... Oh, yeah, I should repair this gear. Apparently, you can get a ton of... I didn't realize there's 2 levels of totems that drop out of it. Yeah, and you know, the gear, it's raid level gear, so I'll look at it. It might be the new way to gear up alts. Oh god, that's an 8-second countdown. I also need to go turn down the volume on my side after this pull. I turned it up because I was watching something quiet, and I regret that now. I am honestly hoping my luck with Fiend groups does not manifest itself on stream. I'm hoping stream makes it whereas I do not get those Fiend groups, but also I have cursed myself by requesting this. Alright, also I turned down the volume on my end now. I probably should have kept that one, but oh well. And then we go back. Oh, I still had Fire Flight. Yeah, I always forget that I still have it in this one a little bit. Oh no, I used it on a lower GCD. Whatever will I do? Ow, I should have done the third I should have done my third mitt there. Well, at least I've got the good one this time. I thought that person was going to get hit by the echo. So glad. I said this before, but I'm very glad that Paladin is so flexible with their stuff. And this is the mechanic that I think would get Cayman and Nethos killed because of server ticks. Much as I hate to say it. Oh no, they are, but they've got, as evidence in when we do raid, they've got some bad just network infrastructure in their area, like some very poorly managed nodes, and it causes them to just have packet drop. And what is this? Okay, they're fixing it this round, but man. I was afraid there. I shirked this guy and I'm about to get it back. Okay. Well, I'm going to get it back here. EF tanks don't shirk. I forgot that. Okay, counter. I was trying to remember. Wait. Clockwise or counter? That's the one thing of this fight I keep forgetting.
Target area delineated. Commencing delivery.
Give some wings for the short bit, because we stack everything. We don't care about this mechanic. We triple weave because we have to.
System overload. Aborting process.
Actually, I didn't have to. I could have done the arm's length at a different point.
I will show you the world beyond.
Now's where everything... Now for the hardest mechanic in this thing. Oh, hey. We did it. Going to try to freeze me. I do not trust the jump. Ah. Alright, well, honestly, That still went better than I expected. Yeah. Yeah. Oh well, it happens. Honestly, we didn't fail on the getting out part, and that's the part that I'm used to people failing on.
Greetings and goodbye. Do not be afraid. Death is not the end. We require ether.
I wonder if that actually helps. And hey, Chief, welcome back. If I didn't say it earlier. I need... How many more totems is it that I need out of this fight? I think I have 30, so I need another 40, or 70. So I need 35 more clears of this fight before I am done with it.
I will show you the world beyond.
Alright, those are slightly decoupled, but that should still be fine. I think this will work out a little bit better for me. Okay. They put that there. Going to be careful. Because I do not want to get blown off the edge.
Let us rise above.
And they're synced up again. Okay, I'm going to use this one on this. Because I know you can time it so the reprisal hits both, but I don't have that timing down well enough. So I'm just going to have reprisal in the virtual shift. That's the one that hurts a lot, usually, from playing this on healer. Okay, okay, good. I still got it. I got this, so I'm up here. Come on, Viper. You don't... You know, as long as you place it correctly, it's fine. You just are scaring me. They're placing it correctly, so I have no reason to be panicking. Oh, I don't... it doesn't really help that much anyway.
Deploying drone.
Alright, you know what? I will take having the lucky spot for me. Even though I'm the one who can be, you know, the farthest away tank-wise and still keep up time.
Target area delineated. Commencing erasure.
Oh, it looks like ads are starting. I apologize.
System overload. Aborting process. I will show you the world beyond.
Well, I thought I was going to die to my stupidity. I was too slow there, and I got the DPS killed because I was too slow. Alright, we're backing out. I'll give him another shot. I'll give it another shot, assuming not everyone leaves. All right. Once we're back in, I guess I'm swapping to Ninja and doing the thing I was trying to do originally. The ad break didn't have anything of importance missed. This passage is, it's a 50% DR. Nice! Congrats, Chief! Soon you will be... Actually, no. Without... All you need is one class at 100, and I think you can meld everything, if I remember correctly. So you can meld all your gear as Culinarian. Let me see, are we in PF? That's a lot of Cloud of Darkness. Yes we are, okay. I should have my, choke for this. That's not the correct way for that. I don't remember what ice is. It must be 3... No, it just has to be end in 3 because it's a 2. So now I'm curious, what is that phantom thing? Shadow deals wind damage, targeting all targets. That's it. That's all it is. Okay. 10 Jin? Okay, so yeah, end in 3. Yeah, so... End in 10, AoE, end in Chi, lightning, end in Jin, water, or ice. Because the only thing the game cares about is the one you finish on. It doesn't care about what the first ones are. All it cares is that you did not duplicate and how many were before the first, or were before the last one. Really, realizing that helps simplify a lot of the brain process for me for Ninja. It isn't remember this one thing, it's just, it isn't remember this set of 3 buttons, it's remember what the last one is. Which, speaking of, what is Huton now? Huton is still Huton, but it's now AoE Wind. Okay. The time I forget to check right next to the start is of course the time that this is Fly Away. Oh well. I just have no idea what the heck the kunai knives are for yet. They were added this expansion, but like I don't know what... I'm not sure what consumes them yet. Oh, it's AoE trick. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Alright. Harajin, doesn't have to exist anymore. Horizon, I'm sorry. To be fair, like, I'm leveling Ninja through the, Allied Society quests because it's one of the classes I don't feel like I want to sit down and play. But at the same time, sometimes I need to do combat with it. Well, I hope you all enjoyed the water show. We're going to go away now. Oh! Oh, so it just increases Aeolian Edge by 100 potency. So, you basically... I guess it's you armor... on you... Okay, yeah, that... Okay. They kind of have a monk-esque thing, I guess. I know Betrayer got all his classes to 100 before the raid tier, I think, came out. Me, I'm kind of glad that I have a bunch that I haven't, so that, you know, I can get experience through these quests. Make use of them a bit more. Though I'm not going to be able to say that for the crafting or gathering ones. Actually, on that note... Alright, you want me to get you some bird? I should probably go do the custom deliveries for this week. Torgal, your music is way, way too epic for you being the goodest of boys. Oh. No, I don't want to talk to you. I didn't realize I actually had an interacting thing after the text. We're self-dailying. You know, another random note. Thread on Reddit about Cloud of Darkness and whatnot that I saw. Someone mentioned of how, admittedly as a group, they were saying that as a community, we need to stop calling things by the old mechanics names. E.g., stop saying things like Wild Charge, stop saying Protean and whatnot, and I get what they're saying to a certain point, because it does make it a little bit harder for, okay, what the heck is a Protean if you've not done something with a Protean before? But at the same time, it's a question of, okay, how else would you describe Protean in a, like, quick 1 to 2 word thing, or Wild Charge in a quick 1 to 2 word thing? Like, for Protean, you oftentimes can have it be just clock positions, but then there's the time for as, well, it's a Protean, but you can't do clocks, you have to be close, and I don't know. I definitely do agree, like, as I said, I agree on some points and disagree on others. Lunar Dynamo is not what you should call the donut. The donuts are donuts. Give your own perspective. There you go. Oh, excuse me. Man, I took a nap and had green tea, and I am still yawning like mad. You can do that. My only thing with that, to be fair, is targeted cone bait on you versus Proteans. It's one of those things of which is faster to say, especially like when you're in the moment calling what the next mechanic is, for example. I am not done. There is a quest over here. It's this one, right? Like, for Wild Charge, well, no, I was going to say you could say tank lines, but no, because then that gets confused with tank busters that are a line. Like the one in M4S that we invuln. Yeah, it's one of those. And also, to be fair, the only way, regardless of what I say, the only way that if a change, like a common term, were to come up other than referencing it by a previous mechanic, the only way that common term would get picked up by the community would be you would need the guide makers to use it. You would need Xeno, Happy, Hector, they're just all of them. All of them would have to be using the term. Because otherwise, well, if they keep calling it Protean, the community's going to keep calling it Protean because the guide is calling it Protean. You know, Chief, you say that, but like also, actually no, I was about to say it, Omega 4 S, Neo X-Death had a similar mechanic, whereas, hey, you have to be on the opposite side, but also with Neo X-Deaths, you had to constantly swap sides, because whichever you got hit with is the debuff you now had. Rather than calling it the first mechanic most people experienced the thing with, instead call it the latest version of it. That way we just confuse the heck out of everybody. The worst of all worlds, Chief? Sure, we can do that. You get so much experience from these. All this because I want the little monitor mount. Of course, again, I also have my card mount right here. Custom deliveries. Furnishing supplies. Wrong thing. Oh, wait, I'm in this map. There's no reason to teleport. We only need 3, because after we do 3, it's going to upgrade to the next one, which is... What is the next one? Not side quests. It doesn't show up here, does it? Huh. I thought it showed up in the collectible log thingy. Maybe it does, and maybe it's this. We'll figure it out later. Bum ba-dum 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 bum ba-dum bum. Checking something with my code tank. Come on. Okay, good. I did. Hey, Kath. Too bad I don't need that. I only need 3. At least this also means I don't have to work hard on this one. I don't even have to... I'm not using any GP for this one. It's the springs, right? I think it's the springs. Yep, it's the springs. I'm going to need to spend some of this script. Enjoy your furnishings for the carriage. Or your supplies for making it. Perfect. Last of the materials? Awesome. The passenger cars are remodeled. My grandpa used to have a lot of model trains, and he got me into liking model trains as a kid. I still like them. But, man, you need so much room in your house to set up a model train set. I don't have that. All right, what do you need? Congrats! Along with needing to get people to Vanguard, you also need to have people on the other side as a guide. That or lay more track over there. Excuse me. Ah, all of a sudden hiccups. So much in party chat that I can't see because cutscene. Salmon jerky. Is that really a railings problem? Sounds like you should outsource that one. Right, but that's not so much your problem. That's you need to outsource this. You can outsource this. You don't have to take all this on yourself. Hard to get lost with them. Ma'am, I have seen people get lost all the time with maps in hand. Hey, our party filled. Let's see. Alright, they were just talking about some anime they were watching. Nothing important, it looks like. I just have to remember I deal with reprising the face transitions this time. I also, at some, not today, but at some point during the there's going to, I am really hoping there is, but there should be, I'm sorry, my brain just realized something I need to look at that's going to anger me. Yep. So, Chaotic has no lockouts on getting rewards. But the raid tier's still locked weekly. That should have been unlocked. That should have just been unlocked at this stage. Anyway, at some point, once we have downtime, I'm going to have to go through and do the clean map is a happy map. Oh, well, that's great. The party leader's pokeballing. Party lead disconnected. Yeah, I was about to say, you know I could eat food, but, like, also, it's an EX. I don't need to, but then again, I've got all this old big eggplant from last expansion. I could use some of this. You know, one other rant I will... Yeah, it's just a little snack as a treat. But yeah, no, so for Chaotic, you only need... Yeah, just like, actually, no, you're right, yeah. It is the same if you need eye level 710 to go into it. And, like... You need, I think it's 7 totems? Was it 7? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... 8, 9. Okay, no, I think it was like 11 totems that you needed to be able to get a full gear set out of there. And to be fair, it is only left side gear, it's not right side gear, but like, that's still a thing you could do in a week. You could do it in a day. Yeah, no, yeah. Well,
Get some water.
okay, Betrayer, yes, I shall hydrate. Yeah, no, it is the same. It is the same item level, though it is different stats. It's not the same stats as the Savage gear. Or actually, I need to double check that. It wasn't the same stats as what I currently have equipped, but that could also be because I wasn't doing I might have been comparing Tombstone to non-Tombstone. And it has been us here first both times. So they are the same as same stats as what drops out of Savage then. Just to confirm, that's what you're saying, Grace? Because if so, then it's not all. So if it's the same stats, that's good, because that means you don't have best and slot changing. But at the same time, then, that also means. Sorry, brain's focusing on this. That also means it's largely going to be for gearing up alts, which isn't a bad. Well, alts and catch up, which isn't a bad thing, but at the same time, it just goes even more so to why this should be, why the Savage tier should be unlocked by now. I'm okay with the Savage tier being one a week until the, I shouldn't hit that button, until the catch-up patch comes out. But once that catch-up patch comes out, it really should be more. Or not be more, but it should be unlocked is what I'm trying to say.
Let us rise above death.
So because I messed that up, I'm not going to have the... Never mind, I managed to make it work. A minor delay of my GCD, but
I will show you the world beyond.
think I why am I paying attention to GCD on an entire fight like this? It's going to change because of just how things are going to happen. It is different stats. Okay, then. So maybe it's based off of each class, then. Or role, I should say. Gloves are crit debt. Okay. Why? Viper, you are definitely doing this on purpose for some reason. I don't know why. But man, does it scare me. Out of curiosity, Chief, what were the raid drop gloves and whatnot? I know one of them, Best in Slot, was getting... Oh, I've messed up my 1 minute here horribly. Oh well.
Deploying drone.
Counterclockwise. Again, that is not me.
Target area.
Wait, no. I did count.
Commencing erasure.
I think I mixed up. Yep, that's on me.
Greetings and goodbye.
Yeah, I'm not...
Do not be afraid.
This is going to be weird, but... So these markers we have out here are for Phase 2, to try to make it so you don't have to think about where you need to stand for Phase 2. But at the same time, I don't find it as difficult as other people do. Like, I don't feel like we need these markers, but it's what a lot of people want. The coronation ones are the ones that, whereas I see it being more useful earlier. Well, it's definitely more useful earlier on. Regardless, you're only using it for one mechanic. You're using markers for one mechanic in this fight, and that's it.
I will show you the world beyond.
Yeah, I'm glad that I reprisal that. Stretch and move. Hey, I have the easy... I forgot. Whatever. I've got the easy one this time. I definitely do more mitt there than I need to, but why make the healers have to heal me? It's not like I need this mitt for anything else in this fight. Remember, it's the one after Earth that you need to adjust the ordering, just in case.
I will show you the world beyond.
If I'm correct, I think the best in slot ones that you're mentioning for Fru are also the ones that I ended up going with for my best in slot for healer, just because I did not want to have 7, 10, like the normal raid boots and whatnot. And the best in slot damage was not different enough for me to want that DPS gain over the loss of HP, if nothing else. Low item level is only for Savage parsing. Yeah, okay. Oh, we've got a problem. Okay, they got it. Hey, again, I said this is the one I need to change, and I didn't change it. Then again, I messed up my thing anyway.
Target area delineated. Commence.
I went counterclock. No, I went clockwise there again, didn't I? Ah, I'm the one who's the failure this time. All right. Do not mix up clock and counter this time. I think the reason I mixed it up this time is because I did it correct last time. I thought I killed all of us, so I inverted. And, yeah. Oh yeah, actually, speaking of fruit, Chief, how has your fruit group, well, not group. Oh, no, group, yeah, because you actually have a, group for it. How's that been going? Also, sorry that, No Crits Allowed apparently is going to try to recruit you as a sub, going forward. Ah, okay. Honestly, easy mistake to make. I mean, you're not wrong, Betrayer. I expect myself to get blown off the edge, not paying attention there.
Let us rise above.
Do 1-2, then 1 atonement, and we're good. In fact, we're actually a little behind. And now get the transition.
I will show you the world beyond.
Realize that, Daku overwrote me. It's fine. They said they were just absent-mindedly doing it anyway. Let's just do this now for safety. Good, everyone. The one thing I have learned from healing on this, the second meteor, everyone needs like 80k HP because it can hurt. without proper shields or mitt. I love New Sentinel! Left. 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 Hey, I didn't murder everyone for once.
Target area delineated. Commencing erasure.
They've got this one. I'm not going to do it. Flash. Okay.
System overload. Aborting process.
Wasn't me this time! Yeah, that makes sense. The first 2 deaths wipes were on me. That last one wasn't, but it's a attempted farm group. Yeah, just kind of one of them days. Clockwise. Wait. Fixed? Okay. Sure, I'll try a clear for 1. I'll join a clear for 1. Alright, what do you need me to get? Okay, I'm glad I didn't go get the other thing. Map-making pigment. Hey, it's even over here. Okay, this is in Yell Chat. You had the same issue in Helldivers 2? Yeah, fair. Like we'll see how things go with this next one. If this fails miserably, then well, we might just shift gears as to what we're doing. Also, here's from Yell Chat. Come one, come all, the Pleasure Peddler is here for you. Selling exotic wares from Eastern lands, enhance your experiences, stimulate your senses. That reads weirdly. Try these myriad plants and potions harvested and synthesized by yours truly. I take Gil, Pell, trades, and bets. Don't miss out on the best life has to offer. That's someone advertising this in Shaloni. Like, if they're RPing a snake oil peddler, they're doing it well. But like, are they supposed to be RPing a snake oil peddler? Because I have a feeling maybe, actually. I mean, Grace, I'm on Balamung. Congrats! You found the secret! Yes. I'm sorry, that was just so amusing. Alright, I need to go buy some materia. At least this definitely felt like I said, Snake Oil RP versus Pleasure Palace, and it being, instead of exotic wares, let's just say Balmain Quicksand. And I don't think I need to say anything else. Clockwise to the right. Clockwise to the right. We'll clear for one. Be better. Honestly, if we get someone to clear, that works also. Okay, I do enjoy how I got rid of the ramp, but the ladders to climb up things still let you guys get chime at random. I'm on the other side this time, okay. I guess I can run this. We do not have a dancer, so... I'm on the left. We're going to the right.
I will show you the world beyond.
Up, up. Fair enough. Holy cow! What was that? That was bits! Hi, thank you all very much for the bits! Gearbox, Proxy Habit, and Angry Ginger Snaps.
Let us rise above death.
Thank you all very much for the bits! Welcome as you joined right as I died because of things. Alright, my thing is all kinds of messed up, but we'll make this. Oh, no, it wasn't because of you. No, oh, well, this might be all over. Okay, they're calling white. No, it was I died because, something killed my co-tank, and I cannot take I can't take both of those busters solo. I know, how hard can it be? Just don't die! That's the solution to everything in video games. Just stop dying. Ah! Was that more bits? That was more bits. Thank you again, Proxy. Or, yes, I am saying that right. For some reason, I almost inverted. I am piloting this. I am piloting this, apparently. But yeah, again, welcome. Thank you also for, again, the random bits. It is actually very much appreciated, and I hope your Christmas Eve is going well. And if not, again, as I've been saying, I hope if nothing else, I'm at least able to provide a good distraction. Yep, Merry Christmas, and hope everyone, hope you have a good end of the year as well. And whatever holidays you celebrate. Because I know there's a huge density of them in December. It's almost as though there's a reason for them all to be in December. Or to have all gotten shifted into December. Fair enough. Go spread that more cheer. And again, thank you and take care. I'm up here. Hey, and thank you for the follow as well, Gearbox. And Proxy. I'm also not going to lie, Proxy. I am reading that in my head as though it was something like the Lorax was saying. Like, I am the Lorax, I speak for the trees, but instead it is, you are Proxy Havoc, just to stand in for the chaos. He was so far away.
Let us rise above.
Man, I'm going to hope this is safe. Yes, it is. Good.
I will show you the world beyond.
Earth time, I'm on the left. You know what? I'll accept the server tick shenanigans that just happened there. Someone exploded and killed me with it. Hey, Giggler, welcome. I hope you're doing well. The only thing oh, hey, ads. Well, the one issue with doing this is that I can't do the breaks, so, we'll see how things go when ads come back. Oh, wait, ads are in 5 minutes anyway. So ads will happen in the middle of, like, Ice Phase.
Do not be afraid. Death is not the end. We require ether.
Hey, Hinata! Welcome! I hope things are going well with you. Thank you very much also for the 16-month resub. Yeah, I hope your Christmas is going well. If not, I hope I can be an adequate distraction.
I will show you the world beyond.
Alright, that's the first spot that gets delayed a bit. Ooh. Yeah. Yeah, that sucks, but hey, at least you got a workaround. Is it the sub increase? I can't remember. Is it a sub increase for Twitch, or is it because, hey, you're on iPhone, or actually, it's both, I think, Android and Mac have, or yeah, both Android and Mac have the problem of, hey, guess what? We charge extra, so that 30% fee gets passed on to you. Okay, yeah, that's... I hate that. That is such... That feels like such a steep cost for a payment processor to me. But then again, I also don't know how much things like credit card payment processors actually cost. Yeah, no, that's the other thing. We don't get... For us, it's still based off of what Twitch is doing of that, $6. Actually, I think even for that, we still only get the, like, $2.50. Even though they increased their price. And it might not even be $2.50 now that I think of it. Do we have someone who is... Yes, we do. Yeah, I'm just going to jump down. Well, it looks like this clear for one group might be disbanding. You know, if I saw an EX1 group, I might have jumped ship. Because I do... How many more of the EX1s do I need? I need 12 EX1s, and I'm done with that one. So, oh, I have more of these tomes. I only need 60. I only have 30 runs of this to go. 12 and 30. I also realized today that I might need to take a look at adjusting something of the startup movie thing that goes on at the start of stream, because I realized with how I've adjusted the stream avatars, I might need to make that the scratching post a little bit bigger. I've got 48, 50, 21. We'll get you then. And ads are now starting. Honestly, probably a good time for the ads. Because, you know, we're stuck trying to find people again. And as I say that, we fill out. Well, I can't turn these deliveries in while I'm on Paladin, so... You know, I need to take a look. I think I can adjust some things with this ad overlay to adjust the colors. Like, have it instead of... this is going off of seeing Jiggy's, I admit. But apparently Jiggy has it whereas that ad icon in the upper left is blue instead of yellow. And I might want to look into that. Yeah, again, thank you all very much for joining in for this Christmas Eve stream. I know it's a little, well, look, the only other thing I might have tried doing today would have been going around looking at Christmas lights, and this area just doesn't have the density. I realized now that it doesn't have the density the old place I used to live at had, and it's too much driving for not enough neat lights to look at. But, oh well. You've been enjoying it? I'm glad. Like I said, if nothing else, I want it... If nothing else, since if I'm going to be here playing games, I can at least stream it. And like I said, be a distraction for people. And I'll be here tomorrow doing the same thing, starting at 1 Eastern. Though tomorrow's not going to be Final Fantasy, that's going to be playing Secret of Mana. And we'll be seeing Santa early in on it, so it makes it technically a Christmas game. Even if Santa's going to try to murder us at first. Don't worry, he gets better. Hey, and just as our Viper returns, the ad break ends. So that ad break ended up actually being perfect. I will also say I definitely have this week stream-wise being a little bit loaded, but then again, it's going to what I'm going to see if I can maintain stream-wise going forward. And in addition, I'm debating whether or not next week I want to actually take a few days off. You know, maybe use it to just sleep. Let's be honest, it would be just sleep or spend the day brain dead. What new title am I? I will be the Rift Dancer this time. No dancers, except for me apparently. Because I'm the Rift Dancer. So only need 10.
is not the end. We require ether.
We definitely go farther than we need to, but I know PFs do that for a feeling of safety. And quite frankly, I don't blame them. I should have done that earlier. It would have been better earlier. I know I can get that last Sword Oath in for my 1 minute here, but at the same time, I like having the Holy Spirit because it just makes it a little bit more comfortable. So that I can do things like that and not get hit by the wind. Ow! That's what happens if I only use 2 mitts! Clockwise, you go to the right. Gotta say it because we haven't gotten there yet. Somebody almost fat-fingered an LB1.
I will show you the world beyond.
I made a mistake. Oh well. At least it's a fixable mistake. And in the grand scheme of things, honestly, it's a really minor one. Why? There's something about Vipers that are doing that for some reason. I don't know why, because this is the first time I've seen them do it. Oh, that's another GCD I just ate. Whatever. Honestly, the DPS doesn't matter as much for this fight. Until you push Soft Enrage, and then you need to make sure you've got the DPS check if you push it too early.
Deploying drones.
Glad someone else confirmed clockwise, so I go to the right this time.
Target area delineated. Commencing duration.
We have 2 groups of people. Okay. Looks like we're changing from clockwise to counterclockwise, so we're going left. I have... Yeah, the PF did not say CCW, it said CW, but you know... This PF has been hijacked. I think the person who set it up doesn't care as long as they get their clear.
Do not be afraid. Death is not the end. We require ether.
I don't know why, but for some reason a old PF person that I think Betrayer was with me on this one so it was back when, sorry, story time, back when we were progging E8S. We were trying to work on getting past Light Rampant and work on a few other things, and we decided to go, actually I think we were trying to do a lot more than that. But anyway, we ended up setting up PF for it on one of our off days. And we had this one red mage who couldn't do the mechanic. And they ended up saying, oh, well, all I need is a carry through Light Rampant, and then I'll be able to learn the rest. And we had to point out to them of, Light Rampant is a personal responsibilities thing. You can't get carried through it, and you kind of need to know how to do it. You can't rely on people to carry you through everything. There, Jesus. You do not need to be that far away. Nobody shirks. PF people don't shirk. You remember? Yeah. I don't know why, but those neurons just started firing all of a sudden. The stories you get to tell when you do lots of things with party finders. Some of, to be fair, more often than not, the party finder groups end up being, oh yeah, that was a bad party finder group. And then you just forget about it because it was like, yeah, it was bad, but it wasn't like anything special about why it was bad. Nothing memorable about the group. But then you get the few colorful instances. Fly, thank you. That portal thing is So weirdly sensitive, and yet also not. You had a Picto that wasn't best in slot, and when you pointed it out, they got... Yeah, like... The problem with Picto right now, yes, because of the nature of Futures Rewritten, they are definitely overtuned because, hey, it has downtime. Picto is a class that really benefits from fights with significant amounts of downtime. But at the same time, people have basically heard oh hey, this is the broken class, and they're going to play it when they don't actually know how to play the class. And to the left. I could get my melee uptime, but we're not going to risk it. I have Holy Spirit. I can just do that.
Target area delineated.
But yeah, like, people have misconstrued the why they are overpowered, and they are playing it and they don't know how to do it. Because I've admittedly had quite a few, whereas without them dying at all, I have badly out DPS'd them on Paladin. And that's not a thing that should happen.
System alert. Aborting process.
You had a Reaper back in Endwalker during Endsinger, rather than doing their 1, 2, 3 thing. Oh. Yeah. Like, you're always going to get people who... There are always going to be people who don't know how to play the game. There will always be that. Hold on, I need to pay attention. Okay, I'm done with my half of this. Anyway, yeah, there's always going to be that, but like... Oh yeah, no, I know you said extreme. Like, a lot of people... This game does not do a good job at preparing you for its own content. And that is definitely a big problem. Like, it doesn't teach you properly how to do rotations and things like that. Wait until my debuff hits 18. Yeah, no, part of the problem as well is in some extremes, you can definitely carry a dead person in a lot of the extremes. Technically, people have found out ways to do it in ultimates these days, which is one of the ways that the selling happens. I know a lot of people will pay because they just want the cool title, but like, man, I needed to do the fight. Tanks up front. We're finally at phase 2, everybody!
Goodbye. Is everyone? Your ear will soon flourished.
That whole sequence takes 30 seconds. Okay. Wind. Do this. Gonna be ice. I'm good here. The biggest problem with it shifting to ice is the bridges are back. Gotta remember, these towers hurt.
If things should turn off, my Lord.
Alright, that's about all the flash I can give them. Oh hey, my food's gonna wear out right as the fight ends.
I will show you the walls beyond.
Rinse and repeat. Second verse, same as the first. Sure. Oh, I have a coffer. But yay, we got them. We got a clear, everybody. Holy cow. Okay. I am happy with what I see on my numbers for where I'm looking compared to my code tank there. I'm okay turning this into a farm. Technically, in 30 minutes is where I would end normally, but we'll see how things go. Okay, sounds like we've got a few BRBs. I'm actually going BRB then as well. To do a very quick liquid exchange. I'll be right back. Alright, I am back. I just realized the clips are muted. Oh well, I'll unmute that and then I'll bring back to the game.
Newspaper, motherfucker went out and got...
Oh, and it was the Wall Street Journal clip as well. Yeah, I forgot. I think I muted it because I was working on things and the clip noise was just driving me crazy, quite frankly. So I need to... I have a question for... Do I have a question? No, it's a thing I need to figure out. So, just for point of reference as to where my brain is, I need to try to figure out, I want to try to figure out a better, Go Live icon, Go Live, stream card / just VOD stream card. Hey! Ginger Snaps ended up getting, that. Well, I think they're off giving bits to other people still. Anyway, a better title card for, like, Game Wheel. Because right now, it's just... It's the, It's the bust, picture that Kiwi, drew of my avatar with literally the Game Wheel in the background and a purple background. It's okay, but, like, I want to try to think of something better that I can use, for when I do Game Wheels. And quite frankly, one other thing I think I need to figure out in general is I think for, like, just games in general, I should try to figure out a standard, like, here is a frame for, whatever game I'm doing, and then I would put an image for the game in this small little area. Like, I admit, I'm pulling this off of, both, what I believe I've seen for Scott Falco and what I've seen Pink Kitty Rose do. Because, let's be fair, I will look at other people's things for reference and inspiration of, yeah, no, that makes sense. This sounds like a good idea to do. And I will be honest when I do this. Like how the Game Wheel itself is just a modification of Jiggy's Zelda Wheel mixed with Super MC Gamer's modification on that in and of itself of having a timer based on it. Though, to be fair, both of theirs deals with subs, and MC's timer goes down based off of subs, versus the one thing I want to have different with that is I have it where you guys can add time if you like the game, because, you know, that makes sense to me. If I ever converted it whereas you could do subs, the time, I'd have to figure out how do I want to do the time in regards to subs. Like, speaking of subs, thank you very much for the 3 gifted subs, Chief. Enjoy the Final Fantasy. Yeah, three gifted subs. One of my things only showed 2 of them. But, yeah, thanks for giving the subs to, Riao Meow, T-Man, and, Race. Two of those are, fellow, Team Eldenwood members, and Race was the, Reaper who joined, No Crits Allowed for, Top. So again, thank you very much for that, and hopefully you get the, Final Fantasy, 14 mount for that. I said it before, I understand why they're doing the promotion, and, like, obviously I obviously did not turn off the drops thing. But the fact that it is you have to give gift subs to be able to get them out, or as admittedly as, brain. Please wait. As, Grace found out, brain was failing on me there. It's about to say main for some reason. As Grace found out, you can apparently do a resub yourself and 2 gifted subs, and that's still counted as 3 subs for it. But, I'm willing to have people do the gift subs to get the thing through my channel. Oh, hey, Race. For 3 gifted subs, you get, some Aetheryte tickets, and you get the recolor of the snowman mount. So instead of the red scarf, it's a purple scarf. Like, it's if you want it, and you want to throw the money at my channel, go for it. But at the same time, there's a reason I don't have listed that I have the drops enabled and advertising it, because it's... I don't... At this stage of my channel, I don't feel like I should be asking or advertising that for subs. Instead, like, I prefer having... Oh, I should have said... Anyway, I don't feel comfortable with doing it, but I'm a-okay if people want to use my channel to get the thing. I still wish that the campaign was you could do that, or maybe you have to watch 20 hours or something of streams to get it. Like, because if it had the watch component, like with the last one, with the watch component one, that one I advertised that I had it because, hey, you just have to watch me. Onyx Carbuncle! Thank you, Grace. Also, Race, I hope you're doing well. I probably should have said that earlier. We're just waiting on a healer to join this group, it looks like, and then we will head in. Meanwhile, I'm just running... Thank you, Race! Enjoy your Twitch, promotion. And thanks for giving, a gift sub out to, Moonix, Captain McFriendly, and Sammy in Wonderland Co. And congrats! Between the two of you, you started a hype train as well. And actually, it looks like you technically also beat the old record. I don't get hype trains often. It's very easy to beat that hype train record. But yeah, again, thank you for that, and enjoy your purple scarfed snowman mount. Snowman mount. I said that correctly. And I think it's like 50 or 100 Aetheryte tickets, and maybe it's only 20, but, you know, a handful of Aetheryte tickets. Clearly, that's the real reason to do it, the Aetheryte tickets. Merry Christmas to you too, Race. Yeah, I hope things are going well, and it is, if not stress-free, that it is at least tolerable levels of stress and not murderous. Not murder levels of stress. You know, I could turn this in. I could just turn this in like I was doing before. Rather than running around in circles. You know, this came from the springs itself. You definitely could score the springs, or scour the springs, and find something half as good as this. It came from here this time. Ah! Thanks for the, 1, 2, 3, 400 bits, Grace, for the level 3 hype train. You managed to have it go up perfectly so that there was no excess. You must understand the, levels of how much things increase better than I do, Grace. Well, yeah, look. They're there. Admittedly, Oh, it does? Oh, I never realized that. Fair enough. Yeah, I like the idea of having the bits you're throwing bits at me, so it makes sense for the bits to get thrown at me. Actually, again, this is coming from a previous stream. Watched Denmotes for a bit, and for him, it's for him, he actually has the all of the conclave of 14 or Council of 14. Whatever the name of it is, he has all of those stones get thrown at him. Though also, he had a carbuncle get thrown at him, and it was a 3D model, and I need to now find this 3D model of a carbuncle and add it to my throwing system. You should be able to throw carbuncles at me. And clearly what I should do is have it be, you redeem, like, Onyx Carbuncle, and it throws an Onyx carbuncle at me, hits me, and then the carbuncle's on my shoulders. Hey, Kuto Kamata, welcome! Hi, everyone from, Kuto Kamata's stream. My name is, Liminality Carb. I am a, Carbuncle VTuber who is, currently... Normally, this would be our raid time, but year end, so we aren't, raiding right now. Instead, I went ahead and did some Hildibrand stuff, and now we're just waiting for this PF to fill to try to farm some Speen EX. How was Final Fantasy XIV going for yourself? Hopefully it went well. And also, if you need to head out and do anything, please, feel free. And also, if I have butchered your name, please tell me, so that I know, so I can try to correct it. Because, I do my best, but I know that I do not read names correctly a lot of the times. Oh, I did get it right! Oh, I did get it correctly! Oh, good! As I was just saying, I'm used to, butchering the names. But yeah, hope 14 went well. And again, thank you very much for that raid. And again, welcome everyone from Kuto Kamata. And also, thank you for the follow. Healer. You know what? I'm going to tell them this. Never mind! As I was going to type it, we got a healer. I don't have to say that anymore. I don't have to do this on healer. I can continue doing this on tank today. I do healer with GCC for the most part, and I'm probably going to be... Actually, I have no idea what the heck I'm running in, when we do Fru. That's still so up in the air. Though, it does sound like in January we'll be doing, No Crits Allowed will be doing UCOB. So, that'll be interesting. Because for that, it sounds like I'll either be doing melee or tank. Basically, it's... I will probably start as melee, and then if Nell ends up not liking tanking, we'll swap spots. Yeah, also, again, everyone, thank you very much for that level 3 hype train. Alright, we are still left. And let's hope this actually becomes a farm party. I went in there for one lockout at 11 a.m., but that's been about it so far, Race. Also, hey, Tal, welcome. I hope you're doing well, and happy Christmas, Hanukkah, whatever holiday you may or may not be celebrating as well. Hope you have a good year's end also. Yeah, it just came out today. Even though the patch came out last week, they had the chaotic on a 1 week delay. It definitely is living up to its name so far. I'm at this point, before I go back in there, I basically need a text guide or something, just because I need a reference point to understand how some of the mechanics are working, because with so many people dying, it kind of made it difficult to determine. And I also just joined it via Raid Finder, so it was literally the same as doing, like, Alliance Roulette for it. What am I saying? Of course I can get this. I can just start with it. Oh, jeez! They moved too early. Well, at least that's comfortable. Should make it a little bit harder for anyone to get hit by that on the north side. You're doing great there. Got a little bit of everything mixed in for the holidays. That's nice. I know people in PF are allergic to shirks, but I'm still going to shirk to do this pass. I don't know if I'm going to get it, but if this does turn into a farm group, my hope is that I can get 5 clears today. Because that'll give me an even 10. Or even 10 totems. I'm glad I checked before I kept going. I accidentally double tapped that. Been a while since I've done that. Alright, you're taking that. That's fine. My OGCDs are getting delayed more and more as I pay attention to other things. Oh, hey, Never mind. There has to be something... There's got to be some reason they're doing that, considering both this Viper and the other Viper were doing that. And there just must be something I'm not aware of that, like, is... I don't know. I don't know, Viper. Hey, Bree! Merry Christmas Eve to you, too! I hope things have been going well for you. And as I've been telling... I messed that up again. As I've been telling everyone else, if not, well, I hope I can at least help be a good distraction. Counterclockwise, we go to the left. I'm in the worst melee corner, but I have Holy Spirit, so it doesn't matter.
Target area delineated. Commencing duration.
Oh, I am very glad I flashed wings out there. It's going swell. Oh, sorry to hear that your hand's swollen, but glad to hear that otherwise it's been a decent day. And I hope tomorrow's good for you as well. I'll be streaming tomorrow also. Secret Man is technically a Christmas game. We're going to be seeing Santa in it. That makes it a Christmas game, right? But yeah, I'll be streaming like early. Well, early for a Wednesday to... Actually, no, even early for my normal streams these days. But yeah, I'll be streaming tomorrow. Because, you know, I didn't get to do Secret Mana last week, and I really want to... Someone broke a bridge. I really want to do that. So, okay. Exactly. Christmas Hearts 2 is a Christmas game because Santa's in it. Good to be a distraction for people during times like this. That's why you're doing a FC Religion and Agnostic movie tomorrow. That's fair. Look, Die Hard, I would say, technically, almost kind of fits in that, because people just say it's a Christmas movie because it takes place during a Christmas party. But, like, that's about as much as it is. Oh boy, the one wipe I leave healer. D&D. Oh, I'm told that D&D Honor Among Thieves is like a really good D&D movie, considering how many others they made and how not good they really are. I need to see it at some point. I kind of wanted to go see it in theaters, but man, I just had so many other things going on. I don't know if it was the first live-action D&D movie, but I remember in, like, middle school, a live-action D&D movie coming out, going to see it in theaters and being, okay, that was a movie. Okay, it looks like this group might be dissolving. We'll see. If this group dissolves, then that might just be the end of things. Yeah, none of them today. Huh. Okay. Well, CAC was fun to blind prog. That's good. That's good. Yeah, as I was telling Race, I did one lockout, though admittedly that one lockout was using the raid finder to do it, so not party finder. And I don't think we got below 80%. We got maybe 3 minutes into the fight at most. It was basically to the point where I say it's a coin flip. Is it, well, that failed fast. Anyway, the coin flip whereas either you have the flares followed by stack or the multiple charged things. Okay, you basically got to about the same point. Okay. Sorry, at first I thought you were saying that you blind progged it and managed to clear. It's definitely... It's one of those things, I will say, from my bid being in there, it feels like one of those things that it might not be too... at least the not Eden side of Cloud of Darkness, because they spoiled that's going to be in there, and that... Ooh, that's going to be its own thing. But the first part, at least, looked like it's not going to be too bad, but it is a lot of... You have to pay attention to what's going on. You can't follow people. Okay, it looks like I'm on the right this time. We go to the left. We have a... Benny got it for me. All right, I don't have to drive this bus.
Do not be afraid. Death is not the end. We require ether.
Let's remember to do this time. Make things just a little bit easier. You know, I'll accept 3 clears. If we can get at least 3 clears, that would be good. I'd love to get to 5, but I'll take at least 3 clears.
I will show you the world beyond.
I'm down here this time. I don't know why I thought that was a problem. I know why I thought that I would have a problem hitting it, because before when I was doing this fight, I was getting, despite how flexible Paladin is and how much I say I love it, I allowed myself to keep on getting too stuck into the, oh, but I should do my 1 minute this way. No, Paladin very specifically lets you do it the other way.
Let us rise above death.
I did this bad again because I wasn't paying attention. Oh well. Move. Do not get hit by the replay. I think I might be tunnel visioning here a little bit. They've got their reprisal. But I'm not going to put mine on. I'm going to trust. Yeah, they've got the timing. Well, that's unfortunate. Well, we all die here. Yeah, as a note, I know I said it when Bria was here, but just, hey, we're dead, and before ads go, just as a reminder, I will be streaming tomorrow. It'll be a lot earlier than normal, well, a little bit earlier than normal. It'll be starting at 1 p.m., and it's going to be Secret of Mana all day. I don't expect I will finish the game, which is why it's still on Saturday as well, but I want to, you know, make up for missing last Saturday, and I really have been enjoying the game. I want to play it more. And, you know, I would love it if I could finish that game before year's end, so I can add it onto my games I finished this year list.
We require ether.
I will say, if we have another person drop out from a wipe, I might just call it there as well. As much as I would like to get my additional clears, I will also acknowledge the time and the fact that I do technically have to get up in the morning. Alright, I've got the easy one. That lets me do the safety.
Let us rise above death.
Do wonder why they're staying all the way up here. It must be to try to get buffs out. Speaking of, I'm realizing I am off sync by a couple of seconds.
I will show you the world beyond.
I admit I did wait there to confirm I was still in the air. This is what I was expecting, like what the Reaper's doing right here. We all just stay here, we see where everything goes. Maybe I've just not been paired with a Viper before this.
Deploying drone.
To the left. Hey, I lucked out.
Target area delineated.
And every time I remember to do that for autos, the autos immediately stop.
System overload. Aborting process. I will show you the world beyond.
We've got the mitt that I could for this. Really glad I saved that. Not me. Well. And that is game. Hey, Bree, congrats on winning the Battle Royale. Melee on my side also got to there before I did. You got just a little bomb to celebrate. I also just realized I'm not on the scene I normally am for this game. I've been on the wrong Final Fantasy scene for a while now. I think it was after the BRB that I swapped to the wrong one. Whatever, it's not like it's that big of a difference. Yep. Look, the kitties are still there. They are actually my monitor's background.
Death is not the end. We require ether.
Ice phase is the hardest phase of this fight. It's actually not that difficult, but it is the hardest phase of this fight. Because it's effectively the, hey, if one person messes up, it might just snowball into a wipe. It's not even a body check style thing. It is just a, it's a order of operations. If you do it in the wrong order, problems happen. Alright, we're good to stay on this side this time. I would like to get a clear. I also gave them my shared mitt this time. Sometimes I feel like I might have Galcarb go. Well, that's a problem. Galcarb do the automated messages too frequently, but like at the same time, I don't want it to just wall of text all of that on occasion. I think we're dead here. Not yet, but now we are. I have a feeling this group's got one more attempt before someone drops. Nope, never mind, that was it. Okay, then I think I am going to call it here as well with this group. Alright, well, we got one. And hey, we went through Hildibrand and we got to melt, Hardy Boiled. Or, Hildibrand. Well, I've already forgotten his name. The hard-boiled pun of Hildibrand's name. But yeah, anyway. Well, I guess at that point, let's go ahead and go over here while we end things. Yeah. Well, we're ending around the time we would have normally if it was a GCC raid night in the end. Only got, one clear, but hey, honest question for people here. What's your opinion of my just going through PF and, trying to get the clear through that, talking with you guys while doing that? What did you think of it? Because I admit, it's one of the things that I have also considered doing as just something that might happen on the whatever Wednesdays. Like I said, that I know so far I've only done randomizers on that, but it's basically going to be a whatever I feel like doing on that day. Because eventually it's also going to include things like when I go through working on transcriptions for M4S, I'm probably going to do that on some of those days as well. You enjoyed it, Grace? Okay, that's good. That's good. So yeah, I'll definitely probably do some more of this. And to be fair, when we have the downtime, which I'm really hoping we should have, between raid tiers, then I'll probably also do this on something like Tuesdays or Thursdays. But yeah, as always, thank you all very much for watching. As I said earlier, I will be I will be streaming on I'm gonna say Saturday. It's Tuesday. I will be streaming tomorrow, starting at 1 p.m., doing Secret of Mana. No worries, Tal. Thank you very much for showing up when you can. Don't feel bad about not being able to make it to a stream. I also now have decided, yeah, I need to add Peace and Tranquility as a I can play this song on loop button. But anyway, yeah. Thank you all very much for watching, and let's take a look to see who can we toss a raid over to. Who else is live this late on Christmas Eve? Maniacal is. Zeldathon's doing their side quest. Let me see what that's all about. Oh, wait, no. We're raiding Nintendo Capri Sun. Nintendo Capri Sun is currently on, and it looks like they are doing Majora's Mask. I'm not sure if it is randomizer or just a normal playthrough, but let's go say hi to them. Again, thank you all very much for watching. Hope you all had a good holiday, and hope you all have a good year end if I don't see you before then. Take care.